All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Revolutionary Girl Utena, episode 39. Holy shit.
This is the finale.
This is the finale, but there will be a movie after.
There will be a movie.
But, oh my god, the shot from the ED, the first ED, that had Anthe, and we were like, oh shit, that looks so awesome. That's like, wow.
That little, like...
Yeah, like...
scrutinizing,
What is that going to be
gaze.
For? You know, I didn't even think it would be an actual literal shot later in the show.
Yeah,
much
I didn't
less...
think she'd actually just pierce the gaze, you know, like...
Yeah, yeah, yep. Like, we knew in Utena and Anthe's dynamic, well, we thought that there wouldn't be any penetration necessarily, but, yeah.
Yeah. So, are we going full Gynex or are we half Gynaxing?
I don't know.
Because there's a world line where her stabbing Utena is actually a good thing.
I mean, yeah, there was so much of me, like, trying to rationalize it.
Right,
like, okay,
same.
it's far to the side. This is part of, like, a ploy. She hit a non-vital spot so that Akio would be like...
Yeah, she's trying to subvert Akio's plan in some way. That look is not for Utena, it's for Akio.
But at the same time, normally when the protagonist gets stabbed, I would think... In the back.
By the person they're protecting.
Uh-huh.
That's a bad thing.
Especially when it's right before the finale, but like there's a movie after the finale, so it's like clearly this isn't Anthe's like thing that will make it all
unless the
perfect,
movie has
right?
nothing
like,
to do with the timeline linearly post this episode.
It's just happy, you know, relationship stuff after the fact, you know.
Yeah, the whole thing gets rebooted and it's just, you know, we're just dueling. We're just happy dueling, you know?
Yeah, because I mean that is a good point. The show probably did have a conclusive end. Like I doubt that it would actually be like and there's gonna be content at some point, you know, right? But oh boy.
Yeah, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
Oh my god. And that's just it.
Yeah. Of the prince, yeah.
Oh my god.
Whoa. Whoa, shit. She's still alive, yep. No.
結局お前の友達を不幸な目に遭わせてしまったな。
あなたは世界のすべてを知った上でこの道を選んだ方です。
俺はお前をすべて知った上で愛している。
はい、お兄様。
安心、ケン。
Anthe.
それでいいんだわ。いい子だね、安心。
Whoa.
バラの門。世界を革命する力を封印した扉。
Oh.
What?
I think he just realized the void that he's
standing above.
The unknown that he's plunging towards.
来たな。安心。
What? Oh my god. Whoa. Oh.
You've seen that so many times, but not like that.
Whoa, are these like souls?
Maybe?
Oh.
All the swords of princes
all
who
the
have come
previous
before.
Duelists. Yeah.
Sure, yeah, the duelists.
光る100万本の剣か。この王子の剣を見て色めき立っているな。
Whoa, yeah, we're full Gynaxing here. Let's see it. The perfect triangle, the pyramid, yep. Oh. Jeez.
Yeah.
Now 今こそ封印を破る時。新しい世界の扉が開く時。
Doesn't seem to be doing much.
秋代さん姫みよ
Yeah, just even if it's you, as long as someone helps her.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I think this is?
姫みよ
Wait, maybe like Anthe needs to become the actual sword here.
後で手当てしてあげる
Like,
あそこにバラの形の門があるだろ
Is this like the ultimate test or something?
あの扉には永遠が
And Akio can't go
輝く
through.
ものが奇跡の力があるんだあの力があれば何でもできる君には無理だ
oh,
女の子じゃない
okay.
かそれに力もない
Come on, Utena.
力があれば何でも
Come on.
She pulls the sword out of her own heart.
から解放すること
Yeah, yeah.
だけど力をどう使うかは
俺が決めることさ
Nice, nice.
Now she's got the
情け
crown.
ない顔をするんだ
Yep, yep.
今まで頑張ったんだからそう自分を責めなくていいよバラの刻印
Oh,
今まで大事
Take
に
the
して
same path I
たん
did.
だね
yeah. Holy shit.
All right.
Fuck yes.
Holy shit.
No way, no way, no way, no way. Okay,
Yeah, no-
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
That's
no
the
way, that
halfway
was-
point. Here we go, here we go.
And it breaks.
Yep.
バラの花嫁は俺のものだいつかはよく立ち上がれたなもう王子の剣は折れてしまったよもう封印は
I so badly wanted to just toss him off to the side.
封印は解けない君には無理だ俺に敗れた
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Grasp onto those thorns. This pain is nothing. Look at what she's experiencing. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
君は知らないんだ君と一緒にいることで僕がどれだけ幸せだったか
Oh.
Wait.
Oh
Wait.
shit.
Wait. Wait.
The swords froze.
なんだ
The shadows of them are cast from the sky.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Time
Time
itself
has stopped.
あれは
Whoa.
That's what it was the whole time?
やめろ
Oh.
開けるなどうなるか分かっているのかやめろ
She's becoming her own prince. A prince. Jacob, time froze. The coffin is where she was as a kid. She's becoming her own prince. It's
やばい
Wait.
holy shit.
Wait.
Oh, bring in the music. Yeah, come on, come on.
All right. That's where Anthe's been locked away this whole time.
Yeah, is it
Yeah.
hers? It's
Yeah.
hers. Whoa.
Yeah.
君を助けに来たんだでもあなたは君に会うために僕はここまで来たんだ
Just another girl locked in the coffin as well.
君と僕の出会うこの世界を恐れないで
Oh. When they showed the images of Utena in the past in the coffin, was she also next to another coffin?
Two other coffins. Her
There were
parents.
two
I
other
believe.
coffins? Okay.
やっと会えた
Oh.
ウテナ様
Whoa!
All right. Yeah, let that castle come tumbling down.
早く手を
Oh, All right. All right.
All right, let's go.
She wants
Come
to
on,
be
come on.
saved.
いつかいつか一緒に
Let's hear that resounding, like, clasping hand sound.
Oh.
Just barely by the fingers. But it's enough.
Na 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 na. Na na na.
What the fuck?
No.
What the
no,
fuck?
no, 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 no.
僕は王子様になれないんだ。ごめん、姫宮。王子様ごっこになっちゃって。ごめんね。いないのかな、ウテナ。
Oh my god. Okay, well, hold on. Hold
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
hold
so-
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
最近本命ができたのよ。ちょっと前までウテナ様ウテナ様って騒いでたくせに。何よ、なんか文句あんの？
Wow.
ねえ、ウテナ様って誰だっけ？知らないの？ほらいたじゃない、いつも男装してた子でさ、よく先生に叱られてた。ああ、思い出した。でもあの人先月か先々月に大怪我して入院したんじゃなかったっけ？入院なの？なんか恋人だか友達だかに裏切られて転校したって聞いたけど。私は理事長と問題を起こして退学になったって聞いたけど、ま、どうでもいいけどね。
Holy shit.
Wait.
いい天気よね。
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
もう用意したかね。
あれからまだいくらも過ぎてないのに、みんな彼女のことはすっかり忘れているよ。
But that sounded like her voice,
やはり
kinda.
彼女には革命は起こせなかった。消えてしまった彼女はこの世界ではただの落ちこぼれだったんだ。バ
Wow.
ラの刻印の掟は一からやり直しだ。よろしく頼むよ、アンシー。
あなたには何が起こったかもわからないんですね。
Wait.
もういいんです。あなたはこの居心地のいい棺の中で。
Wait.
いつまでも
Oh,
そのことをしていて
Is she leaving?
Yeah.
でも私は行かなきゃ。
行く？どこへ？
あの人は消えてなんかいない。あなたの世界からいなくなっただけ。
Oh,
Holy
shit.
fuck!
Wait.
ちょっと待って。アンシー！アンシー！
Wait, she did it! Holy
All right.
shit! Wait, she
wait,
did it!
wait.
Auntie's free!
今度は私が行くから。どこにいても必ず見つけるから。待っててね。ウテナ。
Wait. Holy
What?
shit. Wait.
Okay! No away. Take my revolution.
Wait, so
It's a
what the hell is
celebratory
the
version of
movie
the
gonna
song.
be? Them
The-
finding each other, I guess?
Auntie's Bizarre Adventure.
Yeah.
Oh my god. She reached her.
Yeah.
She broke through the coffin, and her wish essentially was to reach Auntie.
Mm-hmm.
But in order to do that, she had to sacrifice herself, and she's broken free of the confines of this school and
Right,
whatever
right.
its fucked up world and rules are.
Yeah.
So now Auntie can leave it as well, and he can't leave. He's effectively sealed by his own
Right.
tethers to the power of Dios and the old prince that he used to be. So
Yeah.
So she just basically said, "Fuck being the princess and your witch. I'll be a woman. You know, just I'm free." And now it's just the how literal do we take what happened to Utena? I
yeah.
think the main point is that Utena opened the coffin.
Yes, exactly.
She succeeded despite putting everything
Yeah.
into it here. Okay.
ねえ、 困ったことがあったら何でも僕に相談してよ。僕は君と友達になりたいんだ。そしていつか一緒に。
いつか一緒に？
Okay.
All right.
Awesome.
Wow. That was not the ending I expected.
Me neither.
Wow.
That.
And we have a movie after this.
Yeah, I feel like the show decided to fuck with us in some ways that weren't entirely necessary with all those scares at the end there.
Yeah, I mean, the darkest before the dawn, you know? We had to have...
But I still don't understand what it was that was happening. Like,
I know, but the thing is that this was fucking mythic.
Oh, yeah.
We had
it was
the
incredible.
swords, which are like all the duelists and the hopes and desires and the curses and
burdens
everything
and
of everyone that had come before in this fucked up world.
Right. And
then
so
he's
naturally,
like, yes, well,
on
you're
the-
bearing the burden of responsibility for all that. I will just reap the rewards with my fake ass sword here.
Yep.
And nope, it's
Didn't
nothing.
fucking work.
Utena's the sword. Utena was always the sword.
Yeah.
She's a blunt object coming in here with persistence. Just shut the fuck up. I love the animation of when she like stumbles over and he's like, whoa,
Pushes
hey,
her
hey,
hand on
hey,
his face.
What
and
are you
like,
doing?
Get
What are
out
you
of
doing?
here.
And then she just get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Grabs the thorns, starts just willing it, and he just sips on his fizzy drink. Like, yes,
but then when he
it's
realizes
meaningless.
something's happening, he goes to look. She's already past the door, or maybe that door wasn't even what was blocking him in the first place. And she's at the coffin.
Well, I loved the way that which they use the animation of the water bouncing, reflecting off of the surface there back onto the ring to be the key to opening a door there. But it's something where, in this case, he mentioned how persistence was useless, but literally the sweat and tears.
That was literally what
did it here, because there was love in that. And then, you know, he's like, wait, what? You froze time? You broke reality?
Yep.
I think the second that everything changed
Shifted.
here, like this shifted.
Yeah, she already revolutionized
She had already
the world.
revolutionized the world.
Yeah.
But he recognized it as, this is the point where Himemiya or Anthi is captive, basically. This is that point.
Yeah.
And then, of course, this world, you know, tries to fight back because effectively all these swords are his. They're his weapons. So he then, in a lot of ways, if you think about it, while he's not ruling this world in any like totalitarian like sense, really, he tells her to stop. The swords redirect away from Anthi and come for Utena, with basically you're breaking this world. We're a part of this world, and we're a part of the old world. So stop that. And once the words reached, that was all it was needed. Oh my God, we got ourselves a trippy ending here.
Yes,
and
yes,
the
we
thing
did.
is that this definitely feels like a show ending, and the movie was not a direct continuation.
Yeah, it's like
the movie's going to be its own special thing.
The movie, it's going to be its own thing.
This is an ending.
That is a extra sprinkles, cherry on top. You know,
Right.
if you want more, we're going to give it to you.
Yeah, because holy shit, we got Utena getting stabbed. The resolution of that being that while she's still dying, basically, even though this is some theoretical manifestation of some kind of psychological, spiritual, philosophical state or what have you.
There's a lot of non-literal aspects to what's
A
going
lot
on
of it.
here.
Yeah. There's still something really crazy going on in that Anthi then takes up the place of being the witch, essentially, who bears the curses of all these swords and everything on her, while Akio goes to claim the reward.
Right.
Which is a part of his control over her, and also the way in which she's been kind of effectively manipulated into believing that this is what she wants and chooses. Utena full on like
Yeah, that whole
grits
sequence
her
was
teeth and Gurren
incredible.
Lagans her way
Yep.
like a fucking drill, like into like this whole thing here. Holy shit.
And I love the idea that by the time she gets there, yes, she's like, you know, like pulling on like the thorns and everything like that.
Yeah.
But whether it's that by the time it became a coffin, she had revolutionized the world, or whether it was because Akio had never been able to actually perceive what he was working with, and that's why he was never able to open it.
Right.
You know, like, because he thinks
Well, he had never gotten to this point before.
No, right. But, like, he's constantly, like, hacking away at essentially, like, this stone wall set of double doors, right?
Yeah. With a weapon that's not meant for that.
With a weapon that's not meant for that.
Nope.
And really, it's, like, I feel like he wouldn't even have realized, because he's so using Anthi to try and get at this power, he doesn't realize that, like, she's actually the one on the other side of that, right? Like, so it's
well. Actually, I want to push back on that.
Yeah,
no, I feel like the barrier is not representative of it being specifically that it has to be Anthi on the other side, because once Utena opened it effectively, she was there, and he's like, no, don't open that. That's showing that he wasn't trying to do that from the other side. He just recognized what that was and is like, oh shit, like, no. Like,
right, but
there's there's no like objective thing that's behind that. The rose seal is just another aspect of this world that Utena just shattered with her love, sweat, tears, and everything.
Okay.
And he wasn't going on the other side expecting it to be the coffin.
No, I don't know. I don't think he was, and I think that's where his that's why he couldn't get through.
Okay.
Right?
Like, I think he could get through, and the power that he's looking for could have been there, but the method he was using was never going to work. Like if he actually changed who he was.
No, sure, yeah. No, I think we're getting at the same thing from two different directions.
Okay, cool.
So because of the kind of person that he is, because of the way that he went about trying to do this, the fact that it's I'll have Anthi be up there getting impaled by 10 million spears or swords, you know, while I casually just go up and try and open the thing.
Yeah.
That's he's fundamentally missing the point, and as a result of that, he can't open it, right?
Yep.
And then the fact that when Utena goes to do it, Anthi is the one, you know, on the other side. It's actually just her coffin, right?
Yeah.
And Utena is trying to free her, right? That's why it could never have worked for Akio, because he had the way in which he broke all of that, you know, time ago.
Right.
Made it so that this is something that's fundamentally anathema to him. And so when he finally realizes that that's what it actually is, and that Utena's, like, you know, working on setting Anthi free, he's like, oh shit, no, don't do that, right? Because that is not actually what he wants. Right, exactly.
Yeah. They've got their own fucked up kind of relationship dynamic that's been a lot of abuse, a lot of manipulation, a lot of push and pull, a lot of messy stuff in there that they could have. People write essays about for 100 years about this show on the Akio situation, because it's not as clear cut as it's made to be earlier on in the story. When we've got the full picture now, it's all kinds of messy.
Right.
So the
Anthi
fact that
stabbed Utena, right?
Yeah,
like
Anthi
she did
stabbed
do that.
Utena. Yeah. So then when here at the end, when she comes up to Akio, puts the glasses down,
which is
says, "You don't get it. You don't get it.
Yeah.
Like, it's over. I'm leaving. I'm going to go get her. I'm going to go find her." But what do you mean? Oh yeah, she's no longer a part of your world.
Stay in your cozy little coffin. That was such a line.
God. That's so symbolic, but it's also like so literally powerful in that when we thought back to the point where Utena was in the coffin, I believe there were, like you were saying, two other coffins, at least one.
Because the implication is her parents had just died, and
right. But if we think about it symbolically from the standpoint of what's going on here, Akio and Anthi were also in coffins, basically.
Sure, and or you could even say, Anthi's actions back then to basically say no one else will get the prince, right, was effectively her saying, you know, like, I'm going to lock him away, I'm going to seal him, hey, maybe put him in a coffin, right? And Akio started to like that coffin and made sure that Anthy was in a similar one.
There's also some fun little ways in which you can look at this, in that Akio accidentally instigated the instrument of his own demise by setting things up with Utena to be free from her coffin, so that she could then come to this place here and essentially free Anthy from her coffin. And now Akio's looking from within his, shaded glass, false mirror, and just being like, wait, no, no, don't leave.
Yeah, the one thing I would have loved
to be you.
Like, it's that stuff is all so poetic, but there's that part of me that's like, oh, I wanted to see him get laid even lower. Like
no, but this is it. He's forgotten. He's abandoned. He's nothing. Mm-hmm. If anything, that's the sad part of Akio, is that he was the prince. Mm-hmm. He was actually the prince.
Yep.
And that's the point, is that if he's going to stay lost in a fantasy where he delves deeper and deeper into his own depravity and despair, fucking let him. It's not your responsibility to save everybody.
Well, no. No, from the standpoint of Akio's situation, that's not exactly where... Like, it's part of the non-literal aspects of, like, okay, there was some very literal assaulting that was happening and predating at this school. The fact that he's still at the school makes it so that I'm not as excited about the fact that all the other kids are still at this school,
Yeah, but what is this school?
Right, exactly. Yeah.
This story is not about this school.
And the school isn't, like,
it's not even real. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think the point about this story is that you can take this story as literally as you want and think about the mechanics of the Rose Seal and the Rose Bride, but the point is that Akio represents basically that false fantasy of man, basically,
and the inability to learn,
and look at the way things can grow beyond that. He's stuck. Mm-hmm. He's in stasis.
Yeah, he's spinning his own wheels.
He's spinning on a table on a top, and he's just scared that he's going to stop spinning or fall off the table or something, and everybody else is leaping into the unknown free.
Yeah, the idea that that Utena, like, fell down into the abyss, right?
Effectively.
Yeah, but that actually, like, it wasn't like she died or something like that. It's like, no, she's fine. She's just not at the school anymore.
Yeah,
right?
Now we can have Anthy's magical girl bizarre adventure of...
Anthy fell down into the abyss. Utena presumably got, obliterated by swords or whatever, right. But, yeah, the animation that we got with Utena's struggle in this episode, I think absolutely, like, with all the non-literal aspects where it could end up being confusing, the emotion that was communicated, I think,
was very powerful.
Like, cuts through that, so that it's the, who cares what the actual, like, literal interpretation is, Mm-hmm. What's going on.
There's so many different interpretations, but the ones that are within the emotion of it are very straightforward and very powerful.
But this does very much make me want to see the movie, because then we can get a bit more of the, like, the hopefully easier to digest, like good stuff, Just,
anime movies don't have a good track record, I'll just say.
No, that is true.
Of being helpful in that regard. They usually are just bonus material for the fans to have something to chew on, but not necessarily, who knows? Like,
maybe
no, this is an ending, it's good, Here's just a side story thing of Utena now in her new world that is what the world is beyond Akio.
Or let's be real, everyone else at the school eventually following in Utena's footsteps, right? And it's the Utena and Anthy got out. Awesome. Yeah. The rest of them are still here. They're close to being able to leave themselves, right? Yeah. They haven't quite yet. And so maybe the movie shows that, and then all of them meet up together in the real world, completely separate from, this whole school. And then it's, and we get that as, like, the fun, ending for the movie or something.
I mean, there was definitely a little end credits scene that gave us hey, Anthy and Utena ended up together. They fell in love. They lived together, and that's the happy ending. So if they never got the movie, that's what you're meant to attain. Is they found each other. that picture exists. That's not from any point that happened in the story. That's of a future that we don't get to see. And that's what we get.
The decision to have the thing that Anthi leaves behind be the glasses, I think, is so good. Sorry. Damn it, I hate when sneezes do that. Like, that was fantastic because the glasses were constantly the thing that were like the barrier into like, you know, seeing who she actually was, right? Like when we got the reflection on the glasses, that's where we knew that Anthi was, you know, like raging the most against her circumstances and what was happening and everything. And like, so the idea that it's like, nah, she doesn't need those anymore. Like, and most of the time when we see her at the times when she is like being the most open, you know, like potentially going to open up to Utena, granted it's because they're like, you know, about to go to sleep.
Yeah.
She doesn't have the glasses on, right?
Right.
And so she takes them off here and Choo Choo takes off his tie because yes.
Yeah.
Solidarity, Choo Choo.
I think a lot of it is just like a lot of her character design was of being subdued. She had a much more like
the hair pinned up
uniform type thing of just fitting in with the school. She now has a pink dress.
Yeah.
She has her hair all, you know, completely free. She has a fun hat. If anything, there's a lot about her garb that gives the vibe of blending in a lot of ways the masculine and the feminine a little bit of the kind of the big buttoned, you know, kind of bits here on the front here where there's almost like a professional like
it has a
kind of look.
It has a very modern look. It's not. Yeah. It is not the.
It is not a feminine dress in the.
It is not the olden style. You know, like
she's not a princess anymore.
She is not a princess. Yeah,
she's
exactly.
Not a witch. She's not a princess. She's a woman.
Yep.
And I think that's kind of the symbolic message is that Utena basically showed Anthi that there's no limits to what a woman can be, and by going through this massive journey where she defied all the aspects of society and was her prince in those moments there, she actually did save Anthi. Anthi's like, all right, okay, then I can be
whatever I want.
Yeah, then fuck yeah, I can be just a woman. I don't need to have this curse or this blessing of being the Rose Bride or the princess
exactly.
or the witch. I
did like
all these things. Those titles mean nothing. I'm just Anthi. Yeah.
Yeah, I liked how on the nose it was with after Anthi stabbed Utena. It's like, what? You couldn't be my prince. You're a woman. You can't do that. You know, and then it's like, oh, well, yeah, we know how that's gonna go. You know,
we know exactly how that's gonna go. I'm like, those aren't your words.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, and I liked the idea that.
And probably the sad thing is that if we look at the swords, like Anthi's probably despaired about this because of the many, many, many times things like this have tried to come about.
Sure.
Like, they've been locked in this stasis point for...
Many princes have come before.
Many princes have tried, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're just another one, but you're even worse, you're a pretender, you know?
Ugh, yeah.
And it's like, fuck yeah, of course the pretender is going to make it all the way through. Let's fucking go.
Well, but also, says the pretender, right?
Oh, yeah,
Like...
pot calling the kettle black.
Yeah, exactly. Because the moment where the dress turns out to be empty, right? Like that's something that we'd seen again in the OPs, right? And the way that they used it here, I think was fantastic because this isn't actually Anthi.
Nope.
Right? Like Anthi's trapped in the coffin. That's why she needs to be saved. Like same deal with the whole, oh, Anthi stabbed you, right?
Yeah.
But to say that the way someone who's been abused acts when they're in the midst of that abuse is who they are, that would be pretty fucked up, right? Like that would be pretty blatantly untrue.
Yeah, most
right?
of us don't do well with just stress. If you
exactly,
got, you know, everything turned up to 11 in terms of negative experiences.
Right.
Yeah, you're not going to be your best self.
So it's they're let's get at
They're
the
under
real
duress,
you.
yeah.
Even if it's trapped
Putting it
within a very heavy, solid coffin.
Yeah, break your nails in your fingers.
Yeah,
because and bruise yourself to get that thing open.
Because
that can go, Utena.
Because the whole point, like, if it wasn't like that, then it wouldn't have served its purpose. Because there was a purpose that the coffin served, right?
Yeah.
But hey, you don't need that anymore, right?
Whoa.
So let's get you out of there.
You know what's actually really wild? I just realized there's another symbolic thing I just kind of pointed out here. Was a woman just tried to break beyond the societal confines of what a woman is, or what a woman is kind of perceived to be by society, and another woman stabbed her in the back and was like, "Stop trying to be different."
Yeah.
You realize like the
Oh yeah,
message there. That's so powerful.
And,
like,
and
idea
the
that, like,
entire reason she's doing that is because another man had basically done.
conditioned her
and hurt her in all those ways. So
like that right there is an essay right there.
Yes,
like,
yes.
Like I just realized that it's just take away the reasons why they did it. Just what happened.
Yes,
is a literal representation of the ways in which there are a lot of situations where people, not just women, just people in general, will do the thing outside of their station or their role or what have you, and then people will go, hey. You're not allowed to do that. You can't step outside those bounds there. And it's like, usually the same people that are suffering from that thing.
In fact, the people who would most want to do that maybe because they have deemed themselves to be incapable of it, say, no, you can't. In that sense, what happened with Anthi there is identical to what happened with Akio.
Yes.
Because Akio tried to be the prince, determined, I actually can't do this. This is too much.
Yep.
And then this whole show happened as a result of that, basically. Yep. And so then when Utena comes along, of course Utena is the main character and he's the main antagonist, because that's how it would go, right?
Utena literally got the belief so strongly put into her that, I will be the prince. Yeah. And in some ways, Akio tried a bit too hard in the past. He presented too strongly the prince in some ways. You were too striking in some ways. In some ways, the fake that Akio was in the past was so fake enough that it actually kept things going strong enough for Utena to have that vision.
Well, right, and
so that she could carry that, the essence of that was real, all the way to the end here.
And that's the hopeful poetry of it, right? Even if you have a situation where, like, with
darkness,
the scumbag that Akio became, still from within all of that awful, there, the innocent wish of a child was able to win out over that, right? Like
that's
think about
beautiful.
that. Like that's beautiful, right?
Yeah.
Like, that there's problems with the traditional notion of a prince. But if you have someone who's really genuinely trying to be a prince, you'll probably be able to figure it out, right? Like, like I love how it handles the all the sides of it, right? Like, we understand exactly how Akio got to be the person that he is.
Yes.
We understand how Anthi and Utena got to be the way they are. We understand why with Utena it's different.
Right.
And so that's the lesson, if you will, for us, the audience, right? Because we see the bad example and we see the good example. And for the good example, she didn't have to be some superhero or whatever.
Nope.
Right? Just
a girl with a wish.
A girl with a wish, right?
A girl with the heart. A girl who loved someone else.
That almost sounds kind of like a fairy tale now that you think
about it. It
does,
actually, yeah.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways, this is the best. This is the best lesbian fairy tale of all time. Because fuck yeah, like it's so powerful in a lot of ways that Utena and Anthi are women. Like you could absolutely do the story with
two dudes or
with any combination of people here. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But it matters extra more for us, the audience, because Utena and Anthi are both women.
Right. The cultural context, basically.
The cultural context is very, very poignant and powerful. But I just love so much that we have these three pictures of humanity in the three of these characters. And that when all three of them basically hit their point in the crucible where they they get ground down to their base components here. Of all of them that survive effectively, it's Anthe, the one that survived all this shit, that comes out of this the strongest, if you will. Like, we don't know the situation that Utena's in. There's rules about this world, this fantastical setting, that it doesn't matter. And Utena needs to be saved now by the one that she saved. So in some ways, the perfect vessel to then save her has been forged by this mire of shit that she's gone through. And now she's not special in the sense that she now has some superpower or anything like that. It's just, no, Anthe's the one that came out the best out of these three. And I feel like that's so poetic. Even when you compare it to the
other members of the student council.
Well, I don't even consider them as characters.
They're secondary characters.
They're secondary characters to the main themes of the story. Like, they were there to express the points of the journey that these three other characters were on in their own specific facet, you know.
So I thought of something that might be the epitome of, like, you know, slash 4am. This is deep, you know.
Go for it, yeah.
But so with the whole point of when Utena's reaching for Anthe and Anthe's reaching for Utena and everything.
Yeah.
And they managed to grab hands, but like just barely, just by the tips of the fingers, which I loved the whole bit of animation for that. That was so poetic and beautiful and everything.
Yeah.
But then at the end, we have the picture and they're holding hands, right? If you think about it, what is holding hands? Like you mentioned, the whole idea of one saves the other and then that person can save the other person. But that's kind of what holding hands is, right?
Right.
If I slip and fall, you've got me. And if you slip and fall, I've got you, right?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, we only lose if both of us do it at the same time.
Exactly. So. We are forever, you know, joined in, you know, like saving each other, right? But
yeah, I will say the girl with the black hair who came in and did the Utena hug on Wakaba was like a real like dick punch or what have you.
Yeah,
just
that was
hey,
like,
hey.
Yeah, like I very much am not
here.
A fan of like, oh, and then this person disappears, no one remembers them, or like, you know, star-crossed lovers and you'll never see each other again, but maybe.
But that's the thing, they made the point of no, people remember her.
Yeah, exactly.
She existed in this world.
But they baited us as if they were gonna do that, and then they're like, don't worry, we're not doing that. And I'm like, fuck you. How dare you make me think even for a second you were gonna do that.
It's to rile us up a little bit.
Yeah.
But then the celebratory version of the OP at the end.
That was great. Anthe walking away, the background changing into different settings, Yep.
and then the picture of the two of them. Now, I want to see here because this picture.
That was a picture taken while they were at school.
Yeah, but that's the thing, though. I don't remember this ever being shown.
I mean, across almost 40 episodes, I wouldn't be surprised if we forgot it, but. Like, let us know if this is something where it's like, oh yeah, it was from this episode of this particular bit, because I feel like there was a point where they definitely had like a picture with Utena, Akio, and everything, and like Anthe specifically like stepped in the middle, like between the two of them, but
wait, that was recent.
Like I have no idea when this was exactly.
Was that a picture, or was that just her stepping in between the two of them?
Well, we didn't show the picture after, but like if we see the moment when the picture is taken.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I want to say that happened.
If you're able to pinpoint, like, and recall the episode, I'm going to be impressed.
I want to say it was around like episode 32 or 33, because 33 was horror.
Mm-hmm.
That was pain and anguish.
Yep.
I want to say
right, and then 32 is Nanami.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So then, is it 34? Give me a quick second here. I'm sure I can find it.
Oh wait, was that it right there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. About 5 minutes in.
Yep. Yeah. See, this is a different photo.
Right, it doesn't show them holding hands.
there's very clearly like a
Like
no, they never were holding hands. They very much had their. That's why I was making the point that that's a different side of things there because if we ever even had the hint of that, I would have seen that shit.
Okay, I will say there is a possibility that they decided to be real cheeky and they're like, we're gonna have unreliable camera, you know?
Nah.
We're like not with the bit at the end with the actual photo, but like as we're seeing things, like, you know, I don't know. Like there's a part of me with this show where I'm like, okay, what are the things that they have to do in order to like be the we can't officially confirm that they're lesbians, you know, right? So it's the
they
wait to do that till the very end where it's
arc.
Like, but
this show doesn't give a fuck. Like,
but anime very much has that thing a lot of times where it's the
Bro, this is the 90s. No, I don't want to hear generalizations about anime and what they can or can't do.
Don't tell me what I can't do.
Yeah. This is fucking Revolutionary Girl Utena. We had all the Juri arc. Her name is Juri, for fuck's sake.
I'm aware.
Yeah. So no, this is.
I'm not saying that people. There wouldn't be the. I mean, obviously we get what you're doing, right? But you can't canonically confirm. You know.
Sure. There's a difference between. Yes, I understand the difference between, for the dumbass, you know, ratings people or what have you. Showing a kiss or showing what have you. We have Toga and fucking Akio in the car, driving their, you know, shirtless asses around being like, oh, yeah, that was good, bro. Like,
yeah, because that's, that
happened too.
I know.
Like,
that's,
We had episode 33. Like, episode 33, like, there's no getting around that.
If
we have everything
else,
that happened with Akio and Anthi.
No, I know. Which, if anything, it just goes to show that it's like, we can have this stuff in the show and all that stuff, and and that's fine as long as you don't show any details too much. But actually, like, confirming that these two girls love each other, oh no, I can't. Like, and so then they throw it in at the end, and they're like, nope, fuck you guys. Like,
yeah, maybe that's what the movie is that we get an on-screen kiss or something.
Sure, I would love that.
Because you don't need kissing to confirm character there. That is such an archaic.
Oh no, that is very much the straight until proven straight, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Logic, right? Like,
it is absolutely. Thank you for saying that. Thank you. I was like, bro, we don't need that shit.
But we don't need it for them to love each other, but we as an audience, we need it.
No, we don't need it. No, I'm saying that we do not need it as the audience. We're better than that. We can have like the most incredible display of love and sacrifice here.
Oh no, absolutely. No, it's not about it's objectively needed.
Say I wanted.
No. I have a mighty need.
Okay. That's true. I will not speak for you. That's fair. But yeah, we have a movie after this. Because of that, I feel like I'm gonna probably hold back at this point for discussion and save more just ending.
Because who knows what the movie's going to be in.
Exactly. Yeah. But yeah, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's the movie's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out my Baldur's Gate 3 Let's Play on Twitch, and if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.